In today's Mac tip, we're going to look at a couple of the system preferences that can customize your Mac to be better for your own preferences on how you use it. And specifically, we're going to look at when it goes to sleep or starts the screensaver and requires you to enter in your password to get back working on your Mac. So if you go into the system preferences, and sometimes when people get here, they'll say, wow, system preferences, that sounds complicated. I probably shouldn't touch them. But you can look around here and you'll find some settings that might be really helpful for setting up your Mac in the way that you like to use it. And so first of all, we're going to look at the desktop and screensaver. That's right here. That's where you can customize the picture that's on your display under the desktop setting. You can choose images that are there, or you can add a file. If you just hit the plus, it will let you search for an image file that you'd like to use as your desktop background. So you can do that, or you can set your screensaver here, so you can choose what it's going to look like, how many pictures you're going to shuffle, things like that. And you can also tell how quickly your screensaver is going to start. So you can see that I have mine set to never, because when I'm using my computer, I'm going to be by my computer. When I leave my computer and I don't want to see the screen, I close my computer. So I set mine to never. Now in a classroom, you might want to set it to 20 or 30 minutes or maybe to an hour, that if you really do leave it, the screensaver is going to come on. But typically, like I said, if I'm away from my computer, I shut it. So I set mine to never. Now, the next thing is once that screensaver comes on and you come back and wake your computer up and you have to enter in your password to start, that might be a hindrance for your classroom flow. And so you want to change that to be a little bit longer. So here in security and privacy, you can change that. Remember that your computer does have a lot of information on it. That as a staff person, you log into sites that have sensitive data. You need to keep that data secure, so you don't want anybody just walking up to your computer and being able to use it without needing your password. I have mine set to immediately. You can extend that so that once your screensaver or sleep for your computer begins, you could say, well, give it 15 minutes after that, and then I'll enter my password again. Or an hour if you wanted to do that for a class period. So, like I said, I have mine set to immediately. Now, this works for a couple of reasons. One, like I said, when I leave my computer, I close it. Then when I come back, I always need to enter my password, and that's the way I like it. I don't want anyone accessing my computer when I'm not near it, and so I close it. Now, the other thing that works for me is, like I said, I don't have screensaver ever coming on, and I require my password immediately after my computer sleeps. So I also use a free app called Caffeine. You can download this app, and it's free. And what it does is when it's on like this, the steam is coming out of the mug. It means that my computer will not sleep. If I click on it, it turns caffeine off, and it means that my computer now will go to sleep if I am away from it. But I leave that on so that if I am presenting or if my computer is connected to a projector, it won't go to sleep. It will automatically stay on. It won't require me to re-log in to keep using it. So you can do however this is best for you. Remember to keep your information on your computer safe by requiring a login password, of course. Again, the things we looked at are desktop and screensaver for setting when that screensaver comes on, and security and privacy for setting how long it takes in order to enter your password again to log in and keep using your computer.